Hello, hi guys. Today we are going to learn remaining part from the story The Necklace. In the first part, we have learned that the story about the necklace. In this story, we have learned that Mathilde, the pretty young lady, was born in family of clerk. She married to a pretty clerk in the office of board education. Then she was born for luxurious, but she was suffering from poverty. This made her constantly unhappy and complaining she wanted to have elegant dinners in shining silver, to wear frocks and eye jewelry. One day, her husband Loisel got an invitation. He returned home. He handed the invitation to Madame Loisel, but instead of being happy, she was irritated and threw down the invitation card. Then her husband kept inquiring, and finally she told that she had no dress to wear party. Then, after a lot of thinking, her husband gave her the money to buy a new dress. This money he was kept for buying gun. Then the party grew near and near, but Madame Loisel was unhappy. Then again, her husband asked her the reason behind the unhappy. At that time, she told him that she had no jewels to wear on that dress, so that her husband advised her she should go to Madame Forestier, her friend, and borrow some of her jewelry. Then Mathilde went to Madame Forestier's and borrowed a diamond necklace from her, and then they went for the party. Madame Loisel was already pretty charming young lady, so that she looking very nice. She enjoyed a party lot there. Both did the dance at the party, and then they returned home early in the morning 4 a.m. They were fully satisfied. Her husband was tired and remembered that he had to go to the office in the morning. Then, when she returned home, she removed the wrap up from her shoulders before the glass for a final view of herself in her glory, and suddenly she was shocked to see that necklace was not there around her neck. Then, now in this session, we are going to learn part sessions and remaining part of the story. The story is very interesting, enjoyable, and we can learn something from the story. Now I am going to read the story, the second part from the story, the necklace. They look in the fold of her dress, in the fold of her cloak, in her pockets, everywhere, but they couldn't find it. Are you sure? Still had it on when you left the hall? He asked. Yes, I touched it in the hall at the ministry. But if he had lost in the street, we should have heard it fall. It must be in the cab. Yes, that probably it. Did you take his number? No. They stared at each other, stunned. At last, Loisel put his clothes on again. I am going back, he said. Over the whole route, we walk and see if I can find it. He left. She remained in her ball dress all night, her mind blank, Her husband returned at about 7 o'clock. He had found nothing. He went to the police, to the newspaper to offer a reward, to the cab companies. Everywhere the tiniest glimmer of hope led him. She waited all day in despair at these frightful disasters. Now look at, there are some new words. Cloak. Cloak means a garment worn over other clothes. It has no sleeves and fastens at the neck. Then glimmer. Glimmer means faint, wavering light. And gel. Here means diamond necklace. Then a glimmer of hope is there given. Glimmer of hope means a small signs of hope. Then a hollow, pale figure, sick with grief and anguish, means here is a person's having empty mind. Almost pale means here is almost white face because of frustrations and exhaustations. These are the new words are here. Now, in the first part, we have learned that she lost Madame Forestier's necklace, and then Madame and Mr. Loisel looked in the folds of the dress and in pockets, but they could not find the necklace. Then he reported to the matter to the police station, put an advertisement in the newspaper without any result. They somehow deferred the plan of returning necklace. Look at their, here is the conditions of the Madame Loisel. She waited all day. She was in despair, and she was also frightened. You know that the conditions of the Madame Loisel, and she had borrowed the necklace from the Madame Forestiers. Now see the next part. Loisel returned in the evening, a hollow pale figure. He had found nothing. You must write to your friend, he said. Tell her you have broken the clasp of the necklace and that you are having it mended. It will give us time to look some more, she wrote as he dictated. At the end of 1 week, they had lost all hope, and Loisel, who suddenly looked edged, declared, we must consider how to replace the gem. So they went from the jeweler to jeweler, looking for the necklace like the other one, consulting their memories. Consulting their memories, both sick with grief and anguish. In a shop at the Palace Oil, they found a string of diamonds, which seemed to be exactly what they were looking for. It was worth 40,000 francs. They could have it for 36,000. So they begged the jeweler not to sell it for 3 days, and they made an arrangement that he would take it back for 34,000 francs if the other necklace was found before the end of the February. Loisel had 18,000 francs, which father had left him. He would borrow the rest. And he did borrow. He gave notes, made ruinous agreements, deleted with every type of moneylender. Look at there what is given, explanations of this part. Ruinous is given there. Ruinous means leading to heavy loss, means ruin. leading to heavy loss. Then, glimmer of hope means a small sign of hope. A pale figures. Halo pale figures means almost white face because of frustrations and exhaustations. Now, let's see the explanations of this passage. They means Madame Loiseau Lloyd necklace. They search everywhere. They reported to the police, but they did not get. So that they somehow defer the plan of returning the necklace by a week by writing to Madame Forestiers that the clasp of necklace had broken. Clasp means पर्टिक्युलरली आपण मराठीमध्ये त्याला असं हुक म्हणतो की जो म्हणजे आपण अडकवण्यासाठी नेकलेसला दिलेला असतो किंवा नेकलेस बांधण्यासाठी जो हुक दिलेला असतो त्याला आपण क्लॅप्स असं म्हटलेलं आहे. What was the reason? By writing Madame Forestier that the clasp of the necklace had broken and they would get it repair and return it. Mended is given there. Mended means repair. At the end of the week. It was not found and they decided to buy a new one. Means they took the timing from the Madame Forestiers by saying that the clasp of the necklace had broken. Then they searched the necklace in many shops. In shop of Palace Royal, they found the exact looking necklace valued at 40,000 francs and they could get it for 30,000 francs. So they begged the jeweler not to sell it for the 3 days because they had to make arrangements that he would take it back for 34,000 francs. And then Loisel had only 18,000 francs. And this francs which was given his father to him. Then he would borrow the rest. And he did borrow. He gave notes. Notes means आपण ज्या म्हणजे पावत्या वगैरे बनवतो काही म्हणजे फिक्स डिपॉझिटमध्ये पैसे ठेवतो त्याच्या ज्या म्हणजे काही आपण पावत्या बनवतो त्याला नोट्स असं म्हटलेलं. ही गेव नोट्स अँड मेड रुइनस ॲग्रीमेंट्स मीन्स ही मेड ॲग्रीमेंट्स विथ दी शॉप ओनर. रुइनस मीन्स हियर इज दी very bad. In this agreement there is the heavy loss and dealt with every type of money lender, and here is Loisel dealt with every type of money lenders and they make arrangements of the money. Then he went to get the new necklace. Means he made the arrangements of the money and then he went to get the new necklace and laid down on the jeweler's counters 36,000 francs. Look at the picture there. When Madame Loisel took the necklace back, Madame Forestier said coldly, "You should have returned it soon. I might have needed it." From then on, Madame Loisel knew the horrible life of the very poor, but she played her part heroically. The dreadful debt must be paid. She would pay it. They dismissed their maid. They changed their lodging They rented garret under the roof. She came to know that the drudgery of the housework, the odious labor of the kitchen. She washed the dishes, dirty linen. She carried the garbage down to the street every morning, carried up the water, stopping at each landing to catch her breath and dress like a commoner. She had to bargain at markets, quarrel, and face. Look at their new words. Here is the give on serve. Means French coins of low value used in the past. Then garret, a small uncomfortable room at the top of the house. You know that the conditions of the Madame Loisel, and then she had to return the necklace of the Madame Forestiers. They made ruinous agreements. Then they visited to the moneylender. They sold some notes, and in this way they made arrangements of the money, and then they went to the shopkeeper to buy a jewelers to buy necklace. After that, means when she visited to the Madame Foresters, at that time Madame Foresters means was not very happy because Madame Loisel took so much timing to return the diamond necklace. But later on, Madame Loisel suffered a lot. She faced number of problems. She played part heroically because she had to pay the dreadful debt. For this purpose, she dismissed their maid, they changed their lodgings, they rent garrets. Garrets means a small room, uncomfortable room at the top of the house. At that time, she came to know the drudgery of housework. Means she had to do the housework, all the housework, the odious labors of the kitchen. Means she had to work in the kitchen, she washed the dishes, the dirty linen, she carried the garbage down the street every morning, she had to carry up water, stopping each landing to catch the breath because she had no practice about all these things. And most important thing is that she dressed like a commoner. She had to bargain at the markets, and look at the part of her husband. Her husband worked extra every evening doing accounts for the tradesmen and often late into the night. He sat copying the manuscript at sauce. Five sauce means a page. Then, and this life lasted 10 years. At the end of the 10 years, they had paid up everything, even the interest. Madame Loisels look old now. Often she brooded over the past. What would have happened if she had not lost the necklace? How strange life is. How fickle. How little is needed for one to be ruined for also. One Sunday, as she was walking in the Champs Elysees, suddenly she saw Madame Forestiers still young, still beautiful, still charming. Madame Loisel felt emotional. Should she speak to her? Yes, of course. And now that she had paid, she would tell her all. Why not? She went up to her. Good morning, Jeannie. The other astonished to be addressed to him familiar by this common woman. Did not recognize her, she stammered. But madam, I don't know. You must have made a mistakes. No, I am a Mathilde. Her friend uttered a cry. Oh, my poor Mathilde. How you have changed. Yes, I have had some hard times since I last saw you. Look at that. Means we have learned that her husband work extra every evening, doing account for a trade months, then return home late into the night. And this went on last 10 years. And after 10 years, they had paid off everything, even the interest. Here is Madame Loiseau looked old now. She brooded. Brooded means she thought sadly, unhappily over the past. What would have happened if she had not lost the necklace? You know that what happened, what's wrong with Madame Loisel. How strange life is, how fickle. How fickle means there is the quick change in her life after losing the necklace. How little is needed for one to be ruined or saved. Means Madame Loisel lost the necklace and then what bad conditions on her. Means all was disturbed, all was ruined. They did not enjoy last 10 years. Now they grew old, means looking very old. Then look at their on one Sunday, Madame Forestiers met Madame Loisel saw the Madame Forestiers. If we try to conditions about the Madame Forestiers, she was still young, still beautiful, still charming. And if you try to conditions about the Madame Loisel, means she was looking old, no charm on her face, no beauty on her face. Finally, she made, sorry, she made the Madame Forestiers because she wanted to tell all these things what happened, what problem they faced because of losing the necklace. She went up to her, say goodbye, Jenny. But here is the Madame Forestiers, did not recognize her. But then Madame Loisel said that I am Mathilde Loisel. Then her friend uttered a cry. Oh, my poor Mathilde, now you have changed. Means all the situations were changed. Means she did not look beautiful. Okay, we will learn a remaining part in the next sessions. But now let's see. There are some marginal questions are given here. You should watch this video, read the marginal questions, try to find out the answer. In the next sessions, we will see at first the marginal questions and then a remaining part of the story. Did you understand story? If you don't understand story, you should ask me again. I will help you to understand the story. Okay. Bye and study hard. Thank you.